Is it really going to restrict the United Kingdom this festive season? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of Downing Street today. Welcome one and all, and of course welcome one and all brand new subscribers too. But this is a big breaking political story coming out of London today. Now, as you can imagine, the Right Honourable Boris Johnson, our British Prime Minister, has some good news at least this morning to wake up to. He is a father once again. I don't want to be cruel, but we're not quite sure exactly how many children Boris Johnson now does have. But it's brilliant news, of course, for his wife, Carrie. But moving forward, how are we reacting to the latest news that the British Prime Minister announced at 5 p.m. yesterday afternoon here in the United Kingdom? So, well, that is good news. How is the rest of the United Kingdom reacting to the latest news regarding, of course, the worldwide pandemic? Well, it hasn't gone down well, as you can imagine. But more importantly, the media seems obsessed by that alleged party that took place here behind me in number 10 Downing Street. Did it or did it not take place? We still haven't had any true confirmation. All we had yesterday was a resignation in the form of the Prime Minister's spokesperson, Allegra Stratton. Now, she, of course, gave that tearful confession on the steps of her own home, basically claiming that it was the right thing to do. What does she mean by that? But does, in fact, the United Kingdom, the people here in the United Kingdom, actually care about that Christmas party? Well, the consensus is a worldwide no. They're more obviously inclined to be more worried about their Christmas celebrations, whether they can see loved ones, and more importantly, moving forward, what's it going to do for the British economy? Now, while the media becomes obsessed, and I use that term loosely, but the British media have become completely engulfed in this. The British public feel more really about this particular topic. Now, for the British Prime Minister, everybody's calling for his resignation naturally. Will it affect him moving forward? I would suspect not. But where does he go from here? Well, with this happy news of the birth of a brand new child, the second, of course, here during his tenure at 10 Downing Street, I would suspect that this will shift the story moving forward. But for Boris Johnson, he's not out of the woods yet. But more importantly, can he move the story on? Well, as we now wind down for the festive season, and it remains to be seen, as I say, exactly how the British public will react to these brand new restrictions. For Boris, he seems to have ridden a wave before, but can he do it again? And as ever, I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think to these restrictions? Should we be a little bit more lenient? Or in fact, should we now make up our own minds, as we have done over the last 6 months? As ever, it all remains to be seen in the revolving door of number 10 here at Downing Street. Neil Sean, 10 Downing Street, London.